Peace, Libra rising. Let's see what you need to keep most in mind and heart this week to help everything rise into place. We're going to tap in as always with an oracle deck, tapping in for our foundation frequency, and then we're going to go into some tarot for fundamental framework. And this week I am tapping into an African goddess deck for the oracle alignment because it is Black History Month and also, oh yes, a feast day as I am filming on Sunday on the 2-2 portal of transformation. Let's see what is in store for the Libra rising collective. If thanks, Spirit, we've got Tituba, feeling safe. Are you feeling safe, Libra rising? Are you feeling secure? Because you should be. There is a security, there is a foundation, tapping into the number 4 here, frequency and foundation for you in regards to safety, in regards to security, in regards to balance that you are in alignment with, that you restore, that you remind us of all of the time, and how important it is for you to be in this sense of balance, reminding yourself that regardless of what is happening around you, you are safe, you are secure, everything that you have, everything that you are is within. It is all yours. And once you stay in this alignment of balance, it is ultimately just going to bring more balance. And as a result, bring more manifestation for what it is that you are calling forth, that you are bringing forth, because again, it is already in you. So let's see, as we clarify with some tarot. Give thanks, Spirit. Tapping in for the Libra rising collective. What else would you have them know? Ooh, this card's want to fall out the hand. This is very much in alignment of maintaining your balance and how important it is to maintain your balance, Libra. All right, we've got more balance energy, 2 of Pentacles. This energy with the 2 of Pentacles in the reversal position is, again, reminding you of how important it is for you, especially as a Libra rising alignment, to maintain the sense of balance, to not feel like you're juggling things too much. Where you feel like if it is too much, if it is overwhelming, know that you can put it down. You don't got to carry that weight if it is too overwhelming, if it is something that is just, again, causing more detriment, causing more harm, causing more confusion, whatever it may be. Indecision is a decision. And I always say, in terms of dilemma, if you don't know, the answer is no. So you can take a moment and you can stop and you can decide to not decide. So just be in that frequency. Allow that to, again, make you feel safe. Sometimes we don't feel safe because we feel obligated to make a choice, to make a quick one. And oftentimes the obligation is based on somebody else's expectation of us, or us feeling just a sense of obligation to someone else. A yes to you ultimately is the key. And if it's hard to say no to someone else, just align with the fact that a no to someone else is a yes to you. And just focus on the yes to you, because that is the only obligation ultimately that you have. And that is where you are going to feel safe and where you're going to feel secure. Obviously, we have to be mindful of promises that we make and the choices that we're making, especially in terms of commitments and all of these things. And it's a tricky process. But in the spirit of balance, in the spirit of justice that you tap into, you have a tendency to be fair as much as you can be, especially if you give it forethought. So this is what this week is going to be about for you, is to give whatever it is that you're processing that is causing you a sense of not sure if you're feeling as safe as you'd like to be, when it is your birthright to feel safe, is to take the time to make sure that you are being not just fair to others, but being fair to yourself. First and foremost, it has to be. And then ultimately, that's what's going to allow you to be fully honest with someone else. You can't be honest with someone if you're lying to yourself. So this is where it's important for you to find out what is the truth, what is the justice, what is the thing that you need to express to someone else. You need to be able to verbalize it for yourself first. The Wheel of Fortune in the reversal position. There's delays in regards to your fortune, in regards to the abundance that is meant for you because of this sense of not feeling safe, because of whatever this thing is that is weighing on you, that makes you feel like you're out of balance, that is making you feel ultimately like you're juggling something, that you're putting others above yourself. And when there is that sense, then the scales of justice aren't balanced, right? Something is awry, something is higher than the other. So you have to be very, very mindful in regards to that sense of priority. What is your priority? Is it you? Is it someone else? Is it a decision that is ultimately going to serve you, or is it going to just serve someone else? So be very, very particular about that. 6 of Cups in the upright position. This is an energy of nostalgia. This is an energy of innocence, childhood. This obligation that you might be feeling may have to do with family, may have to do with your children, may have to do with your parents and you as the child, or things that happened when you were a child, or things that happened when your children were younger. This kind of energy, there may be a sense of feeling of guilt, of whatever it is that you're processing right now. It's weighing on you. It's weighing on you. And this is an energy, when we think about the Ma'at energy in terms of weighing our heart against a feather, the choices that we make in life, ultimately, we do want to have our hearts as light as a feather. So the guilt and the doubt and the shame and all of those things, the weight of the feather is not just about doing bad and wrong things to others. It's the things that we're doing to ourselves as well. So think about that when you're thinking about this heart of yours and what you're holding in your heart ultimately, what you're harboring in your heart ultimately, because it's all of that. The good, the bad, and the ugly to others, to ourselves, the self, the source, all of it is what is going to bring weight to the heart ultimately, that is going to be now kind of balanced out with this feather when it comes to judgment, right? So be mindful of how you're judging yourself before you even get to that energy, because it's counterproductive to want to go into this space clean and hoping that you're not being judged, but you're coming in with a frequency of already judging yourself. The work is done already in that regard. So it goes both ways. Release that sense of judging yourself, and again, the guilt and the shame and all of those things, and you're going to come into whatever frequency that much cleaner to be able to ultimately bring in that fortune, bring in that balance that is so important and so required for you. 8 of Wands in the upright position. This is information that's coming in fast and fabulous. So this message in itself is going to be very, very deep for you, for those that are resonating, because you know what it is that is weighing on your heart. And it's just come through for you. It's only 7 minutes and 11 seconds that you've gotten this message. In less than 8 minutes, with an 8 of Wands message, quick and fast and in a hurry, letting you know what it is that you need to remove and not let your heart harbor in order for you to feel the sense of safety and security and balance that again is your birthright. And then bringing in another 8, infinite abundance, all still under 8 minutes, to let you know that you need to walk away from what does not serve, and that is internal as well as external. It's not just about walking away from people and experiences and obligations and all the things that we've talked about that may be resonating very deeply right now in terms of what's going to make you feel imbalanced. It's about what it is that is within that is not serving you. The thought process, the imposter syndrome, again, the guilt and the shame and the fear and the doubt and all of those things. It's not just about what somebody's putting on us. It's about what we're putting on ourselves. So think about what it is that you need to walk away from, that you need to remove, that you need to release, in order for you to be very, very more mindful in regards to what you're harboring in your heart when you think about how it is going to be weighed against that feather. Think about lightening your load, lightening your load, lighting and lightening your load. That is the work that is here for you. So I do hope that resonates. I do hope that it helps everything rise into place. Nothing is falling. It is only up from here. So if you do resonate with this message, I would love for you to put the feather emoji in the comments below to remind you to just release what is in your heart that is heavy, that is being harbored, that is hindering, that is holding you back from healing, that ultimately is going to be weighed up against this feather, so that you can remind yourself to be as light as a feather. Shay, I hope that helps.